UK court may have allowed Indian banks to seize Vijay Mallya's assets to recover their dues, but it's not going to be an easy task for them to take over and monetize the properties. As Mallya himself claims, most of his immovable assets in Britain legally owned by his family members and trusts. Vijay Iyer joins us with details. And Vijay, leading lenders like, SBI, etc. had expressed hopes of an early recovery of their dues. But have these claims further complicated things for Mallya's lenders?
Absolutely. Although last week's UK court order must have gotten the much required cheers for the Indian banks because the court said that indeed Mallya's overseas assets could be attached in UK to recover the money, and if required the authorities can forcefully get into if Mallya is not cooperating. But having said that, now when you look at the fine print, it is coming to light that Mallya himself is saying whatever little say some cars, some jewelry and artifacts that he has, he voluntarily will go and give it to the UK officials. But the fact remains that the three important property that we are talking about does not pertain to him, and it's not in his name. So the three important property that we are talking about, the twin properties owned by his children. Mallya's mother is the owner of the London house where he is staying at this point of time, and most importantly the Cornwall Terrace is owned by Virgin Islands. So clearly on the expected line, all these properties are controlled through a web of holdings, either by a trust or through his family members, and that is where the challenge is going to be for the Indian banks even after the UK court's order for attaching these properties. Can they attach that? Because clearly title is something that would be disputed by Mallya, and that is where Mallya once again is trying to shield the attempt by Indian banks to attach his properties as a first step, and of course only then it could be auctioned for raising the money. So indeed it's going to be a complicated process. It's easier said than done, although the UK court's order is in favor of Indian banks, but it's going to be a tough task ahead for Indian banks to get the titles right and to go ahead and auction and recover the money. It's not going to be an easy process, although this order has come as just a handy and the first step towards achieving that whole objective of recovering the money. We'll have to see how things pan out from here on going forward.